SmackDown was amazing! Let's talk about it.
What's up, guys? It's phenomenal AJ Styles, and you're watching Bretto Live.
What is going on, guys? Bretto Live back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about SmackDown in a WWE action figure setup style. And of course, follow the Instagram at BrettoLive04. I post stuff over there before I even post it to the YouTube channel sometimes. We're going to be talking about absolutely everything that happened on this episode of SmackDown from the Kentucky Fried Chicken Arena in Kentucky. This was an amazing freaking episode of SmackDown. The Blue Brand, we're going to talk about it right now, give you my thoughts, what was good, what was bad. Normally I do this in a week in review setup style, but the week in review kind of got split up this week because so much happened on Monday Night Raw that I wanted to do a separate video just on Raw. So that video's on the channel if you guys want to get the full week in review experience. I did fully review Monday Night Raw, so please check that out. But this is the Blue Brand. This is Friday Night SmackDown, so let's talk about it. We opened up the show with Paul Heyman and Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Loa. This segment was basically to anoint Tonga Loa, which I found really odd how they used the word anoint. But this was a solid promo. Paul Heyman basically was forced to say a bunch of stuff about the bloodline, including that Tama Tonga is the new right-hand man, Tonga Loa is the infamous Tonga Loa, and Solo Sikoa is the new tribal chief? Are you freaking kidding me? I could just tell that Paul Heyman was forced to say all of this by, I guess, our new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa. Dude, the Bloodline Civil War is going to be amazing. When Roman Reigns comes back, it is going to be so dang good. I'm so freaking excited about it. Before this promo could go any further, though, we saw Kevin Owens come out. Kevin Owens was pissed off after last week, of course, him just getting taken out week after week. So he came out, looked to go 3-on-1 with the Bloodline, and he did. And it wasn't going to work out too well if it wasn't for the Street Profits who came out to help Kevin Owens. It led to a 6-man tag team match that I will talk about. It was the main event. It happened in the end of the show, and it was a pretty insane ending, so stay tuned for it. But this new Bloodline stuff definitely has my curiosity, bro. I just cannot wait till Roman comes back. The Bloodline Civil War is going to be so good. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill had a tag team match where they went up against Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. This wasn't for the Women's Tag Team Championships, but it was still a pretty decent tag team match. Before the match could barely even get started, we saw Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark walk out to the ring, and Alba Fire and Isla Dawn Unholy Union walk out to the ring, just making their presence felt, you know, just reminding Bianca and Jade that they want their tag team title match. The match gets going. Jade and Bianca absolutely destroy Indy and Candice. Dude, Jade and Bianca's finisher, like double team tag team finisher, is insane. It's like a double kick from Bianca, and then Jade just absolutely launches her opponent over her head. It's insane. They destroyed Candice and Indy, and then after the match, like, hey, let's end SmackDown just like we ended Raw last week by taking out Jade and Bianca, but it didn't work out this time. Jade and Bianca reigned supreme, and they were on top. They took out every single tag team. They looked good as tag champs. I still don't see them ever losing the titles. Jade and Bianca, that is the most dominant women's tag team of all time. You literally cannot touch them. The only way they lose the tag team titles, I'll keep saying it, is if one of them turns on each other. That's literally the only way. They also did announce a triple threat tag team match that's going to be happening at the Clash of the Castle, which I'm actually really excited about. It's between Unholy Union, Shayna and Zoe, and obviously the current tag champs, Bianca and Jade. It's going to be good. Is Angel Garza afraid of Apollo Crews? Apollo Crews was being interviewed backstage. He was supposed to have a one-on-one match with Angel Garza on this episode of SmackDown, but it never happened because Apollo Crews got attacked during his freaking interview. His interviewer was Sarah Schreiber, who we haven't seen in a while, doing an interview on WWE, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, Apollo Crews barely even getting this interview finished, gets attacked by Legado del Fantasma. Angel Garza doing most of the beating because he was supposed to have the match, so I guess he's afraid to fight Apollo Crews, and you had the horrible leader of Legado del Fantasma over here, freaking Santos Escobar, leading his team terribly. Like, wouldn't you let your guy, like, have the match with the superstar so then they get the W and look better? Oh no, let's just attack him backstage and look like cowards. What terrible leadership right here by Santos Escobar. It's only a matter of time until we see Theory turn face, and I can't wait. Grayson Waller went one-on-one with Johnny Gargano, and this was an amazing match. Favorite moment obviously was that Canadian Destroyer counter. It was like a modified Destroyer off the top rope from Gargano, and it was insanity. Main moment that they want. Main point that they wanted to get across here was Gargano going for the suicide dive. Grayson Waller pulls Austin Theory in the way of Gargano, and Theory takes the bump from the suicide dive. I was like, oh my god. They are just slowly breaking them up, and they're tag champs. It's crazy to me that that's how they're doing it. But Grayson Waller was able to take the W with a little help from Theory, but I don't think Theory liked the way that he helped Waller because it made him look like a fool once again. I cannot wait till they split him up, dude. Theory as a face is going to be awesome. You also had Ciampa on ringside looking pretty good, helping out Gargano, but it didn't really work out too well because Gargano lost. But yeah, not bad stuff here. I like it. I really like this Theory stuff. I'm really curious to see what's going to go. Cody Rhodes was waiting all night for AJ Styles to arrive to the arena. He was waiting in the loading bay, and freaking Nick Aldis, he's like, nah, Cody Rhodes, WWE is not interested in you and AJ Styles fighting in the loading bay. So Cody Rhodes respected that. He's like, okay, I'll go out to the ring and meet AJ Styles there. AJ Styles pulls up, comes out to the ring, and then AJ Styles demands a world championship match at the Clash of the Castle. Cody Rhodes is like, I freaking accept, but I'm going to make you say the words that you should have said last week, and that is, I quit. We're going to see an I quit match between Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles. I am so freaking hyped for that. You also had the Club out there who looked amazing behind AJ Styles. I love how the OG freaking Club is just here. Full heel Club. It feels so good. It feels so fresh. Like, it just feels like 2016 AJ Styles, like right here. Like, it just feels so fresh. Rhodes kind of gets gypped here. AJ Styles takes a big cheap shot while security and ringside personnel and like officials were holding back Cody Rhodes. AJ Styles does like a standing phenomenal forearm, takes out Cody Rhodes, embarrasses him even more. I've never really seen Cody Rhodes like this. He was like ultra pissed off because, dude, of course, last week when he got tricked by AJ Styles, I don't blame Cody Rhodes one bit here for being super pissed, but this was insane. And Cody with that cheap shot, I quit match, that's gonna be so good. LA Knight wants a piece of Logan Paul. That's not what he got on this episode of SmackDown, though. He got Carmelo Hayes. It was Carmelo Hayes going one-on-one with LA Knight. Yeah, this match was pretty good. I did enjoy it. Not my favorite match on the card. We did see LA Knight pick up the victory with a little roll up in the corner. It wasn't like a super like clean knockout victory. Knight kind of just skated by with the victory. Carmelo Hayes nearly closed in on the victory. I'm not gonna lie though. He had the tights at LA Knight, but it didn't really work out. LA Knight with the victory. And then he grabbed the headset of the commentators. He's like, Logan Paul, I want you and I want that United States Championship. And then Logan Paul actually responded via satellite. I guess he has like a Tetris competition the next day, which is today, Saturday. So he wasn't able to make it to the SmackDown. I'm like, bro, you would rather do a Tetris competition than be on an episode of SmackDown? That blows me away. But he said, LA Knight, you're never going to take this title off me. You're a B+ player. You're a mid-card. You shouldn't even be facing me. Freaking Logan Paul better lose that title to LA Knight. LA Knight deserves that United States Championship so much, and if they don't put it on him, LA Knight's kind of already fallen off since you know he's been hot. So if they don't put that title on him, I don't see it ending very well for LA Knight. But this was pretty good. Piper Niven can cut a promo. Oh my goodness. She had a little promo here up against Bayley, who of course she's going to be facing at the Clash of the Castle in her hometown for the WWE Women's Championship. This promo was amazing. In my opinion, I feel like Bayley's fallen off ever since winning the title. I like Bayley a lot more when she didn't have the title fighting Damage Control. But yeah, Piper Niven absolutely tore her up here, saying that she should be afraid of her, and how dare she stand so close to her if she actually knew what she was capable of. I'm like, this is amazing. So they're going to be having a match at the Clash of the Castle, which I'm hyped about, and then they set up for a match backstage between Chelsea Green and Naomi, because I guess Chelsea Green mentioned Naomi in a little promo, so that's going to be happening. But yeah, this was an amazing promo, and dang, dude, Piper Niven can really talk. Our main event of the show was the match that we had hyped up in the beginning of the show, where we saw the Bloodline, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Solo Sikoa go up against Kevin Owens and the Street Profits. This was pretty solid 6-man tag team action, which I thought we were going to see a winner here, but we didn't. Solo Sikoa randomly grabs a steel chair and gets himself disqualified. I'm like, wonderful. So we don't have a winner, and then it ends in just an all-out battle where we saw the Bloodline, the new Bloodline, I should say, with a new tribal chief and a new right-hand man, which is insane. They sent freaking Kevin Owens through the announce table with a triple powerbomb, exactly like the Shield used to do, and Solo Sikoa also hit a a spear. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? He is definitely not taking orders from the tribal chief. He is the new tribal chief. He has personally put himself in that position, and there's no way he's gotten Roman Reigns' approval here. He is doing this all illegally, and when Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa say by orders of the tribal chief, they're not talking about Roman Reigns. They're talking about that darn Solo Sikoa. Kevin Owens took one hell of a beating here, like he always does. The Bloodline absolutely tore him up, and my God, Kevin Owens has been fighting the Bloodline for like 4 years, bro. Can he get the upper hand one time? Probably never. But that was SmackDown in a WWE action figure setup style. Amazing episode of SmackDown. Was it as good as last week? In my opinion, no. But I thought it was pretty good. That's why I'm going to be giving it a solid 7 out of 10. My favorite moment definitely being the announcement of the I Quit match that's going to be happening at the Clash of the Castle between AJ Styles and Cody Rhodes. I absolutely loved that. Once again, if you guys are like, wait, where's the Monday Night Raw side of things? It is already on the channel. I split up the week in review for this week. It doesn't happen often, but I do it every once in a while. So I did split it up. And look in the background, WWE Elite Series 110 from Ringside Collectibles, WrestlerFigures.com, where discount code live saves 10%. There's a full unboxing on the channel, and there's going to be reviews dropping throughout the week, so stay tuned for them. They're going to be some bangers. Yes, boy! This is Bretto Live, signing